Hey guys, I just wanted to go over this real quick. This is the Space Turtles crime calculator that I put together. It's really fairly simple. I'll look at the whole thing here. First thing you'll notice, you've got all these little drop down tabs associated with the crimes or violations next to them. Just scroll down. I talked about this. This is the officer name right here. I've got mine in here. You'll need to change this to your officer name. And to get this process going, this is where you would enter your suspect name. So let's say we are dealing with HD Neat. All right, he's our prime candidate. All right, let's say Mr. Neat, we saw him run through 2 red lights. Well, we're just going to hit this drop down menu. We know that's going to be a ×2. It will automatically tally up ×2 on the fine. If there's any jail time associated with it, it will also automatically tally up whatever that is, 1 times to 9 times. Not super complex. Let's say he's done a jailable offense, aggravated assault. How about that? ×1. And anyway, here we go. We're looking at this. This is max time, or max fine, max time. It's pretty cool. Now, let's say we want to give Mr. Neat a reduction. Let's say we're going to knock 50% off his fine. We're going to come right here to the fine ticket reduction, and 50% would be 0.5. Because what this really is calculating is he's going to serve 50% of whatever that max sentence is, or fine. He's going to pay 50% of whatever that max is. Let's say jail time. He's been super cooperative and great entertainment, and we're gonna knock like 60% right off the top. So, you look at it in this aspect. Well, if we're gonna knock 60% right off the top, that means we're gonna make him do 40% of the grand total. So, and this rounds up or down. It really, on these small numbers, it's not gonna make a big difference. But if for some reason you had to charge somebody with like 10, 15 plus minutes, however long, it'll round it appropriately. All right, here's the cool part. This part I like. If you want to RP and keep records, right? This is the place to grab that information. First, I will say, do not write in any of these squares here. I think in my little notes I put up with this thing, I said don't type in the light blue, but don't type in any of these. It's auto. It automatically fills itself out, and if you type in it, it's going to erase some of the formula out of each line. But what you want to do is you want to just copy and drag all these cells. You'll right click and copy just like anywhere else. You'll go right here to the personal records tab. I've already got this in here. But let's say I wanted to keep some records on Mr. HD Neat. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the green square. I'm not going to paste this like you would normally paste. I'm going to go to paste special, paste values only. The reason is if you paste it directly, all it does is paste the formulas, and that information, actually this information, I shouldn't have copied that over. That's something you have to watch too. You don't actually want to copy all that. You want to copy this portion. The warrant section should be completely separate, and that's for your own RP reasons. If we've got a shareable document or something, we throw warrants on it. That's a great little spot. You can grab it. We'll paste this in. Oh, you see what I did? Paste in special. All right, so it actually fills it out for. We got our suspect name, issue ticket or fine to HD Neat in the amount of $1,750, and it says what crimes: failure to yield, red light ×2, aggravated assault. It will always give today's date, whatever that day may be, and your name. Same thing with jail time. Jailed HD Neat for 4 months, failure to yield, red light ×2, aggravated assault. Same thing, date, all that good stuff. Disregard this me copying the wonderful blue background over here. All right, now let's say we're completely done. We're done with whoever we just worked with. Well, it's as simple resetting this thing. You just literally hit the reset button right here. Reset it. It resets all of the scripts, And then on any reduction that you did, you always want to set this back to 1. There you go. Set it back to 1 because, you know, I can see how if you forgot next time, you may not, if it's somebody that really needs to do their whole 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it may be, you could accidentally be reducing that system. So anyway, we've covered the calculator. I think it's pretty straightforward. We've covered the personal records. That's optional. That's just if you want to do that kind of stuff. And now we've also got the LSBD charge book, which I know everybody's familiar with that. And I will say in the calculator and here on the just the new way it looks, all the laws, everything's in the same order. It's the same stuff. It's just, it's got a little bit different a look to it. There is a couple, I think there's a couple new little additions, laws. I think it was aggravated assault on a civilian, and then I think there's aggravated assault on government employee. I think the changes were made, all the laws like that would say like assault on a police officer or whatever it may be. Now it's going to say assault on a government employee because we want, you know, it covers police, EMT, and potentially, I guess in the future, firemen, if we have those, any kind of government employees.
You were moved.
Hey guys, hold on 1 second. I'm finishing video up. Anyway, and then we've got several charges like you want to pay attention that are not stackable with other charges. It's pretty self-explanatory. Possession burglary is not stackable upon itself. Just a little easier on the eyes of the color tones. Anyway, that's it, man. Y'all be good. If you got any questions, we'll probably get together and figure it all out. But I hope this helps.